Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
we will do a presentation about the difference of learning in class with internet-based learning. Will it a change offline learning? And before we start, I will introduce my team. There is Satria Ramadan, Fatimah Aznur, Faisal Merdia Jaya, and Muhammad Fikri Dwi Nugraha. Okay, let's start presentation.
History. Since the late 1990, internet-based teaching, also known as education, has emerged as potential rival to traditional classroom learning. Usually have access to secure sites on the internet where have experience assets is available, and whose assignment are sent and returned via email. Even though online is now offered by many institutions, it is by no means clear whether they offer any real advantage over classroom education. Little research has been done so far on its effectiveness, but this essay sets out the examine the argument on both sides and try to draw conclusion from them. Since the late 1990, internet-based teaching has emerged as a potential rival to traditional classroom learning. Next.
Okay, online learning is a teaching and learning activity that is carried out online, while offline learning is a teaching and learning activity that is carried out face-to-face in the class. In your opinion, which is more effective for carrying out learning activities? One of the impact of the current pandemic is the delay in the teaching and learning process of a institution. The implementation of learning is done boldly, but the infrastructure is not adequate and evenly distributed. And then many factors cause online learning to be considered less effective if it is carried on Indonesia. First, the student said that they prefer to carry out the process of learning activities in the classroom rather than there. The most common reason being network constraints. In fact, internet facilities in Indonesia do not cover all areas in Indonesia, especially remote village. Many factors cause only learning to be considered less effective if it is carried out in Indonesian.
Second, presenting learning material that are not working properly. For example, students only take aids without interacting with the teacher. There are also teachers who only provide material in the form of document without conducting a question and answer session or explaining the learning material in depth. As a result, students do not understand the material they are learning. Third, the teaching and learning process that is carried out badly incurs more costs, such as purchasing internet courses for processing computer or laptop. In fact, even though students get a course of association firm. They still lack the core to access application from the previous that the government quota provides, resulting in Sweden having more state spending just for internet quota issue. Next.
However, both of these learning methods have their advantage and disadvantage. One important thing from the online teaching and learning process is that a teacher must be more interactive and better understand the situation of his student because the teacher not only teach the material but also interact. Moreover, the main purpose of learning at this time is to efficiently break the COVID-19 chain which has spread from 2020 until now.
Well, after almost 3 years, we together with pandemic, online learning still best solution for our student and more. Many work now do it with Meets, but I hope world get better. And that's all from our group. Thanks for watching and see you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.